So the dynamic between the caregiver and the patient, I think, is really hard to know going into it because of how many unknowns there are with ALS, and you don't know where in the journey you are. You could be almost done, or you could be at a very beginning of a long journey. And so that dynamic between those two people can be really volatile. And I think it's really important to remember that not every relationship was great before the diagnosis, and not every family dynamic was perfect before the diagnosis. ALS doesn't necessarily make you a better person than you were the day before, right? So you have to take each other's faults and remember where you were before. If you were thinking, I'm okay in my relationship, I'm not really happy, but it's okay for now, this diagnosis is not necessarily going to make your relationship perfect. So you really have to make the commitment to strengthen the dynamic between the two people. I've also heard where caregivers say, if you have this option to do this, I don't want to be just a caregiver to my spouse. I want to be a spouse too. And sometimes by bringing in help for some of those things, like meeting the basic needs of showering, of feeding, of doing all of those things, then you can spend more time being a spouse than a caregiver. And I know a lot of couples that has really helped them on this journey. So I think the dynamic of the ALS journey is fully dependent on where you were when you started and how you choose to move forward, because you don't know how long you're going to be in it.